really see that our people also will shine and take that to suggestions from EMI, our women engineering members in Vizag. Ours is basically EMI knows about us. Our section is started right in July, August. We started programs. The section itself formed this year. Therefore, we in fact filed WIE Affinity Group little later after a few chapters have started. And we are really good number of WIE members with us and WIE students also with us. Certainly, we get a lot of support from R10 and other members from volunteers from IEEE elsewhere too, to really plan ahead and do some programs. I hope Emi will help our Usha Bala and Deepika Rani who are there in the chat box or in the session. So how exactly they need to proceed to go do good programs. As a subsection, we earlier did it. In fact, few programs WIE. In fact, we bagged a few awards, few projects earlier also. This year also we got the highest award for incentive for the small section category. And certainly we get to support from EMI also in future too, to get good number of programs and quality programs. I'll say quality programs. Kindly, I request EMI to help us and suggest to Deepika Rani and Usha Bala, who are really working from Visakhapatnam, and to tell them that how basically they need to proceed for getting the things, funds, programs, events, conferences, WLS, all ILS, etc. in India, something like that. I hope that your interaction will help them to motivate others also and to have a contact with you continuously. I hope you will not mind them to write to you and say a few questions about this thing in future also. I really thank for giving this opportunity by the WIE Affinity Group of this section. Thank you, Ushabala and Chisti. You go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Ushabala, madam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. Over to you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Once again, thank you, Lakshminarayan sir, for giving this wonderful opportunity of hosting this Women in Engineering event, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I'm really very much indebted to you and IEEE Vizag Bay section. And now I'm very much privileged to present the short resume of our chief guest today, Ms. Emi YANO. Emi YANO graduated from the Graduate School of Science and Engineering at Cho University, Tokyo, Japan. She specialized in Kanzi engineering, effective engineering, human-friendly information processing technologies for suiting diversity of users' cognitive and behavioral responses. Before assuming her current position, she worked in an information integration company as a web usability engineer and has accumulated several years' experience in web consulting using the human-centered design and design thinking process. In 2009, she moved to Rico IT Solutions. Currently, she is focusing on personal training for engineers and improving communication between people in the workplace through effective leadership and organizational development in the HR department. She also has been a very active volunteer leader in IEEE since 2008. She was the chair 2016-17 of IEEE Japan Council Women in Engineering, and she is currently the chair of Region 10 Asia Pacific Women in Engineering Committee. Through IEEE WIE activities, she connects people and brings them a big smile. Thank you once again, ma'am, for accepting our request. And I think you are really bringing a big smile before the new year and Christmas starts for our IEEE Vizag Bay section. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Usha.
And I request you to present your talk. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, good evening, everyone. First of all, Thank you, Visit Bay WE team, inviting me today. And thank you, Dr. Lakshmana Minarasola and Dr. Usha. And I'm very glad to be here today. And I would like to congratulate on the formation of the Visit Bay WE. So I'm very happy to talk to you today. Okay. I'd like to share my screen. And maybe it's better to stop my video for traffic. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, madam, you can see.
Okay, thank you. So I am Emi Yano, Region 10 WE coordinator, WE chair 2019 to 2020. And I am from Tokyo section, Japan. And I am always having fun with I2P volunteer journey. So as Dr. Usha introduced, I am working in an IT company, Rico IT Solutions. It is subsidiary company, global digital printing company. Company of Rico. It's a global digital printing company. So I'm currently focusing on personal training for engineers and improving communication between people in the workplace, in the HR department. I think many ITP professional members around you are professors of university, but today I'd like to talk to you about the attraction of ITP and we from my point of view as Japanese industry person and non-academic person, non-researcher. So I am expecting you to think what you will challenge. You will do challenge. I am always inspired a lot, very active we members like you, student members and young professionals. I hope my talk will help you take a next step. Okay, let me start to sharing the data, this data. You might already be aware of this kind of data. So this is from the Global Gender Gap Report 2020 of World Economic Forum. And this is percent of women in companies' board of directors. So can you find this place, India and Japan? So in this place, we cannot find India and Japan. So these countries are almost over one third countries are Europe, and second one is we have US and there is South Africa, but we cannot find this page India and Japan data. Here, India is here. 30.8%. Japan, unfortunately, we just have 5% of women in companies board of directors. And also, you may know this kind of data. This is a Global Gender Gap Report from Global Gender Gap Report 2020. India rank is 112. And Japan is lower than India, like 121. Every year our rank is down. So there has been a moderate increase, but the proportion of women in decision-making process still remain very low. It is not still not easy to find role models in workplace. It's a very big problem. But however, here I took three. WIE, there are many human leaders. So I'd like to introduce I2P activities today. So I2P is, as you know, I2P is the world's largest professional association dedicated to advancing technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. And I2P is an international community truly unlike any other. So we are a diverse community filled with technology professionals. And all are welcome, all are respected, and all are contributing in countless ways to moving technology work across the spectrum of IEEE fields of interest. So we welcome multiple voices and viewpoints. And here, this data is from 2019 IEEE annual report. So India is one of the top countries of the number of membership, and student member, it's you have a big good number of student member in India. So congratulations, India is very active. So and IEEE is one of the world leaders in charting the face of engineering, and our global network connects more than 20,000 members in over 100 countries to advance within in technology at all points in their life and career. IEEE members make lifelong friendship, actual influence mentors, and make a difference for the benefit of humanity. The mission of IEEE is to facilitate the recruitment and the retention of women in technical disciplines globally. IEEE envisions a vibrant community of IEEE women and men collectively using their diverse talents to innovate for the benefit of humanity. Why we members? So there are many reasons to be a member. So I'd like to introduce key activities from Global WE. There are network opportunities like today, for example, registration discount for conference or opportunity volunteer activities or global experience in our Telegram. So many there are many opportunities in the IEEE. And here the details. So we have a funding, promotion items, and affinity group awards for the group support. And also we have we individual membership supports. And for example, Telegram, scholarship like that. So, and because of COVID-19, many events, conference are now taking place online. But it's a little bit sad to, we cannot have a face-to-face meeting, but it is also a great opportunity. We can attend more events from our home. So, for example, this is IEEE International Leadership Conference. This is the flagship conference of the IEEE. It's usually it's held in May in US, and we need a registration fee around I think it's around the US. There are 500 US dollars like that. But this year it's happened online, and we can see the content, many speech of the International Leadership Congress on the website. So if you're interested in this conference, please visit the website and check the on-demand video. And today I am joining this webinar from Japan, but it is great opportunity for me. I feel like I'm in India with you now. So because of COVID-19, it's very different year, this year 2020. But we have another way to connect each other, like this kind of online seminar, online conference. And regarding hours, so as you know, Region 10 is very active. So this is the winner 2019. So there is 3 winner from Region 10, winner of the Inspiring Student member, and also, for example, Kerala section Davai had a VFNG Group of the Year, and the Bangladesh Student Branch got the Student Branch of the Year last year, and also this year, the person from Region 10 got award from Global Davai. So we can find a very active volunteers from Region 10. So you can collaborate with them and for the women engineering activity. And also Global Davai has a newsletter and magazine. So you can also find many activities from the newsletter and the magazine. So please check these content. Okay, so let's move on about the Region 10 Hawaii. So the visibility of women leaders is very important. If we can see, we can do imagine that we can to be a leader. And also ITPV provide global experience in diverse communities. And there are many opportunities to we members. For me, this year, 2020, I am spending a lot of time at home. However, the internet allows us to communicate with ITP friends all over the world. Now we can, we know distance never separate us. We can connect and work together. So in this very difficult situation, we members affinity group in Region 10 are very active. They maintain passion and motivation for advancing women in technology. So now we have new 5 section affinity groups, including Izakei section WIE. So and also 19 student branch affinity group new were established in 2020. So this year is a very difficult year, but I think it's very, we need more connect each other. So that's why many affinity groups were established in 2020. So Region 10, we continue to promote activities relevant to female professionals, students, such as leadership skills, and career development, and knowledge sharing. And we can find, meet very active women leaders, role models here. I could be. So I'd like to share some photo from our V activities in 2020. So this is a photo about the we engage with projects. So almost all events are held online. So for example, we online gathering. Indonesia WIE started online gathering, and after that, in April, end of April, and after that, many WIE activity group members joined the online gathering. So we have several online gathering with Region 10 members. And this year, we had a SYW Congress. It's originally planned, we had a SYW Congress in Thailand, but we cannot do face-to-face meeting this year. So we had a virtual SYW Congress 2020, and we have there are WIE tracks in the Congress. So you can find, you can see the this track video on Facebook. If you didn't see, didn't attend SYW Congress, please watch the video on the Facebook. And then this one, second one is visibility enhancement project. We Region 10 has a Tenzin, ThinkCon, and the HTC as a flagship conference. So at the flagship conference, we had a VTrack. So this one is from Tenzin event, and the right side one is Telecom from ThinkCon 2020. And this is a Region 10 award winners. So every year we selected Region 10 WIE award winners for 4 categories. For one is the outstanding sexual behavior award and the student branch activity group award, and also we select outstanding professional and student volunteer award every year. So please submit when next year or in the future about your activities. So I'm very happy to know about your very active volunteer work and activities. And this is from the IAS. So IAS is a part of the International Leadership Congress. It's a local event, regional event for WIE. And every year, only 10 sections selected for official organizers for IAS. And this year, we had the IAS Nagpur 2020, and now it's going VIS 2020 Madras, Pambato. So there they still have session this weekend. So if you're interested in this international leadership summit, please join the session and find very active leaders, role models on the session. And this is a Region 10 website and Facebook page. So there are many information. So please visit this website and to find our activities. And also newsletter. Regarding the newsletter, you can also submit your article, including today's event. So please submit the your article to the Region 10 newsletter. Okay, let me introduce my IEEE journey. I started my IEEE journey in 2008, so it's already past 10 years. And Prof. Takako Hashimoto, she invited me as a IEEE Japan Council IIXCOM member. At that time, I was supporting female students career development in university as an industry academia collaboration coordinator. And IEEE volunteer activities have been a great opportunity to expand my network. And it was around that time, IEEE Tokyo Young Professionals was established. So I started career development workshop for students and young professionals, collaborate with young professional team. So it's my very first step to organize something in IEEE. It was very small step. So I didn't know how manage, how organize the event for the students, for the professionals. But after that, we organized several events for students and for several members. And life-size photo, it's from 2018. After 10 years, we organized IEEE International Leadership Summit Tokyo 2018. So it was a big challenge for me, but during 10 years, I could make many IEEE friends, not only in Tokyo, not only in Japan. So now my network is globally. So there are many friends in India, many friends in Region 10. So many friends support the IAS. And finally, we could organize this kind of big event in Tokyo. And these are my favorite photo. These are from SYW Congress in Bangalore, I think. So in my IEEE journey, I really thanks to IEEE friends, and I had a very big, great opportunity to have a global experience in this activity. So, IEEE journey, we are now living the 100-year life. We are living, working in the age of longevity, and the education is a lifelong journey. So I believe IEEE is a trust partner in our journey of lifelong learning. And our global networking, we are in a diverse community, especially Region 10 is very, very diverse thing. We have a multiple voice and a viewpoint, and we can discuss, to exchange ideas, to work together, to create excellence that will surpass anything we might have accomplished as individuals. Excellence is never easy. It requires hard work, it requires collaboration, and it requires cooperation. So that's something has been a hallmark of IEEE since its founding, and it will continue to serve for organization for the coming centuries of our history. But now, in this very difficult situation under the COVID-19, we are in a virtual world. It's very rapid and unpredictable change has become the norm. So it's hard to prepare for the future. But take action is very, very important, very fast step for the change the world, because the world is connected. So our action, your action will affect out of in others. So, and I and you also have a wonderful friend in your We Affinity group, in your university, in your section. So I really want to share with you. We need to take action during this very difficult situation. Okay, so I usually talk about this story. You can find I am one photo with me. So I'm very big fan of Marvel series. So as you know, there are many heroes in the movie, in the film. So for example, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Captain Marvel, like that. So I mean, they are very special person. They have special skill, professional skills. But in the movie, sometimes it's very difficult. They are in the very difficult situation, like today's our situation. So, but in the movie, the Avengers, they work together. So I think it is one of the solutions for the making the better one. So we also have professional technical skills. So each of us has a very good skill. And in this very difficult situation, so it's very hard to prepare for the future. So we may need to do, we have lost much of old structures. For example, now we work and run from home, so it's very changed the situation. So we need to establish some new structures. So maybe we don't be afraid to make mistakes, because it's a running process. So the agility process is very important. And also the last part, relationship. So during this situation, even it's a very difficult situation, we spend time with people we love. We are also investing time in ourselves and our well-being. So deep relationships are very important, and it's possible even in the virtual, this kind of web online meeting. So work and learn from home means not work alone. So working together and collaborating on meaningful projects to achieve our goal. And also, let's learn, appreciate, and support each other. So, and then work together for the change the world. So this is the last try for me. So I really inspired this try. I changed the word. I am engineer. This is a WIE with very strong message. So let's work together and let's change the world. Thank you so much.
Participants, thank you, madam. I request the participants to post their questions in the chat board. Deepika Rani, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Emi YANO. Here, mainly required is what are the various women in engineering funding opportunities available?
Regarding the funding opportunity, so Global WIE has a funding have funding. So for the new established WIE, you can request Global WIE for getting some funds. And in Region 10, we have another scheme. So there is incentive scheme. So it's because we Region 10 really expect to collaborate section and affinity group. So section get incentive at the end of the year. So so your section, I think, they just got a incentive of this year. So Region 10 expect section support for affinity groups. So please request your section first. And next year, I will make some funding or event supporting. So I will let you know when we decided funding or supporting streamers in 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And another question is, at present, actually, from 3 years onwards, already women in engineering student branch affinity groups are running, but up till now, they haven't received any startup funding. Right now, even after 3 years also, can they apply for startup funding?
The student branch already running 3 years.
Yes,
I
but till now they didn't apply for any sort of funding.
Startup funding.
Yes.
Okay, so you may ask the IEEE discovery staff. So I am not sure they exactly require the request
Okay.
for
Thank
past
you.
year. Okay, so please ask the IEEE staff.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Dear participants, any more queries?
Madam, one query from my side is whether the students can apply funding for their project through IEEE.
Student. So in the region 10, so as you know, there are many student branch affinity group. So we really expect to collaborate with section WE And if Section IIe apply the fund with student branch and other affinity group, I think it's better to get some fund because there are really many affinity groups, so you have many competition. So it means if you have many collaboration, I think it's more easy to get some opportunity funding because the funding is limited. So
Chaudhary garu,
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Chaudhary garu, can you please help putting some adds additional value to this talk, sir?
Sir?
Satish Chaudhary garu, I'm just.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, Chaudhary. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Fine, fine. Can you please help? That means some people are not able to ask questions exactly what they want.
oh,
Therefore, can you just mold them to you can put them questions directly to Emi so that what exactly our people are really needed. Typically funding, typically initial fund, typically startup funding, etc.
Yes, sir.
Many things we can deal with IEEE, MGR, art and offices. But what exactly I'm looking is that you can ask her, Emi, that what kind of projects or what kind of things will be prioritized. Suppose somebody is interested in doing a tool, doing a theme, doing a kind of a help for COVID people, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, madam, please.
what kind of event?
Madam, I'm not asking the question, but you see, many students basically they wanted to do some kind of a small equipment device or something help for safety for women. These things they are really planning to do. For example, emergency lightning kind of a device, etc. People they have done it. Many people in this area done it, exhibited in our various exhibitions. They are really praised by many people also. But to enhance and extend those facilities, some kind of a funding is required. But what happens? We are typically tied with the funds which is standardized way of handling. Can you help us to suppose a kind of a particular area is more prioritized so that our students, our researchers will really see in that direction to apply for funding that will be easy for us.
Okay, so I will try to support like that situation. Okay. So so many many people want to know about the funding. Yes. So regarding the funding, I already mentioned you that mainly supported is a section. It is a first supporter. Your section is a first supporter, and the region 10 and sometimes the global we can support your activities for using funding. But during this COVID situation, we can do in something in battery. So it's if it is sometimes it is difficult to get some funding, but we can do more things before because we don't need place, we don't need food. So now there are many events all over the world, and also we can more easily to connect people not only in the section in the university. So please think about it. So of course you if you need some project, you can apply the funding, and also during this situation, it's very important thing to think about what we can do in this kind of very difficult situation. So that's why I talked about today's talk, working with people, and I really expect you to take action for in the future with your IEEE friends. Mhm.
Thank you, Emi. In fact, funding, the startup funding, MGA will give or 10 will give, both will give, madam.
Start it